This is Andy with Quality Stocks. Today is Tuesday, July 13th, 2010. We are asked to take a look at NPWZ Systems. This is a NASDAQ bulletin board stock trading on a ticker NPWZ. Throw this on here to show it's in a pretty solid downtrend over these. This is a 6-month chart. Pretty solid downtrend. This chart though, my first impression of it is I like the possibilities it has. I'm going to try and explain why. First and foremost, MACD trending towards zero, nice positive divergence with the PPS declining. It doesn't have a great deal of history with making a strong move off the pinch. This by no means is, it's not a bad move, but it didn't hold it. It started trending sideways. The PPO started trending up. You'd really hope that it was going to try and make a move through here, but it didn't. It actually just bumped its head on the trend line and fell down further. So I always take a look at it historically how it performs with certain positions, but I do like the positioning of the ADX at this point. It's in a position to try and set up a reversal and make a stronger move. The ADX coming down like this is giving an indication that the downtrend is losing some strength. These MFIs being up high like this, the one, I don't like the great huge separation, but what it tells me is that this is actually fighting a fight right here to try and actually truly find a bottom. See, it's got a bit of a uptrend going. In a second, I'll show you how it's got a ascending triangle look to it. But what I'm seeing from these three indicators is that it's trying to find a bottom. Money's still coming into it. Money flows up high. Accumulation distribution hasn't made any real indication of an uptrend until this last 2 months. It's trying to get an uptrend going. Taking money flow still well above zero. The CCI and full stow are both in bull territories, what they'd be considered holding over 50 and over zero. The tricks, this downtrend could have continued, but it didn't. It stopped. Grab a line tool. It stopped, held a bottom, and is trying to make a move again. Still significant ways from zero, but I like to see it starting to trend that way is the key. RSIs about to break through or trying to break through 50. Someplace they haven't been since the beginning part of the year. It's a significant point for it. Everything I see about NIA, about NPWZ, is that it is aligned to try and make a move, and it's right at that make or break point. It needs to do it now. You can see the moving averages. All the lower ones are curled underneath it and all tucked nice and neatly together, which you want to see. The Bollinger Bands have tightened up. They're not as tight as they can be, but they still have tightened up pretty significantly. It's pinned right against the trend line. It's just at that point where it's time to make the move. I'm going to throw a resistance line in here, kind of right where it is right now. I'll try and pull my cursor over so you can see right in through here. It's had trouble with it as resistance over the last few weeks, and it also ties into that trend line. So it's going to see some right where it is right now, right around, I think it's about 8.5 cents. And then a more significant resistance at a dime. A psychological barrier, a PPS resistance, and the 50-day moving average, of course, dynamic. It's going to be slowly slinking right down there to it. 10 cents a dime is going to be a big area for it. On the bottom side for some support, I wouldn't even think I'd go as far as down here. It needs to as far as the channel goes, but I'd really like to see it hold right about there, about 7.5 cents. If it can't hold that, I would not be surprised if it wants to try and come down and possibly test a nickel again and perpetuate this channel, this downtrend that's going on. So I personally would be looking for NIA to make a move and make the move now to try and break up and push this dime and break out of this little triangle that it's in, and try and make some new higher highs and some new higher lows. So the indicators are lined up for it to try and happen. It just needs to make the push, and it needs to do it here, in my opinion, in the very near future. This is Andy with Quality Stocks, taking a look at NPWZ Systems.